Communication is the heartbeat of leadership, yet it's where many leaders fail. See, poor communication isn't just a small misstep, it's often the driving force behind disengagement and why your best people leave. The good news is that these pitfalls are avoidable. Today, I'm going to unpack 5 common communication mistakes I've seen leaders make, and most importantly, practical strategies to fix them. Let's dive in. At its core, communication is about connection. It's the glue that turns a group of individuals into a unified team. See, clear, consistent communication fosters trust, alignment, and focus, qualities every high performing team needs. When leaders become good communicators, they build stronger relationships and cultivate a culture of accountability. Here are 5 common communication mistakes I've seen and how to avoid them. Number 1, information overload. The signs of information overload is when your team starts to feel overwhelmed. They start getting disengaged or they hesitate to act. Meetings and updates seem like a flood of information rather than meaningful discussions. What's the fix? Focus on quality over quantity. Share only essential, actionable information. Instead of lengthy updates, summarize the key highlights and outline clear next steps. Use dashboards to consolidate key points and then tailor the level of detail to your audience. Different roles require different levels of communication. 2, lack of clarity. What are the signs of a lack of clarity? You start hearing comments like, "What exactly are we supposed to do?" Or, "I wasn't sure that was the priority." Momentum and progress stalls because expectations are unclear. What's the fix? Be direct and specific. Clearly outline expectations, timelines, and responsibilities. Answer the who, what, when, and why for every project. Reinforce verbal communication with written follow-ups. To ensure your message is understood, ask others to repeat it back. I do this all the time. I always say things like, "What did you hear me say?" And then depending upon their response, I adjust accordingly. Number 3, inconsistent messaging. Pay attention to when different teams start operating on what appears to be conflicting information. You will catch yourself saying or frequently hear yourself say, "That's not what I meant." What's the fix? Establish a single source of truth, like a shared document or a project management tool. Why? Because that keeps everyone aligned and updated on the latest stuff. Focus on consistency. Even with priorities change, because they're going to change, you got to communicate the updates and explain why they did change. Consistency is the key to maintaining clarity and alignment. Number 4, ignoring feedback. Signs that you are ignoring feedback is simply when your team stops giving it, right? They stop giving you their input or their interaction is limited during meetings. What's the fix? Treat feedback as a gift, right? Regularly ask for input and then create a safe space for candid conversations. When feedback is shared, you got to acknowledge it, even if you can't act on it right away. Let others know that they've been heard and explain your decision-making process. This level of openness builds trust and reinforces a two-way communication flow. 5, over-reliance on one communication format. I see a lot of leaders do this. It's like the same thing over and over again. The sign this is happening is when your team starts zoning out during endless video calls. They miss specific details in emails, or they're slow to respond, or they're just simply disengaged. What's the fix? Diversify your communication, right? Some messages are best delivered face-to-face, others in writing, and some through visuals. Mix the formats up, team meetings, video updates, emails, or even a quick voice note to keep the communication method fresh and effective. Match the format of the message, right, to the audience. Creative approaches like town halls or team huddles can also boost connection and engagement. I want you to imagine a team where ideas flow freely, everyone is aligned, and collaboration feels seamless. Effective communication isn't just a skill, it's the cornerstone of trust and team success. Great communication doesn't just solve problems, it builds connections, drives results, and gets everyone rowing in the same direction. As a leader, every word you speak has the power to inspire and unite. Make them count. If you're ready to transform how you lead, I invite you to download my latest ebook, The CEO Shift, where I talk about how to empower leaders to think like entrepreneurs and lead like owners. This isn't just another leadership guide. It contains a practical framework designed to help you shift from operator to visionary. Inside, you'll discover strategies to align your team, unlock their potential, and drive sustainable growth while staying focused on what truly matters. Click the link below and start your shift today. If you're not ready to think about your leadership at this level, let me at least buy you a copy of my book, Freedom to Experiment: How to Ignite a New Level of Energy, Focus, and Momentum in Yourself and your team. All I ask is that you pay for the shipping and handling. Follow the link in the description if you're interested, and I'll personally sign a copy for you. Okay, if you like what I shared today and you found it valuable, do me a favor. You can give the video a thumbs up, drop a comment below related to your business, and of course, subscribe, because each week I'm sharing content to help you and your team embrace change, focus your efforts, and accelerate results. Remember this: you're just one idea away. Look forward to talking to you soon.